Okay, so I got a 2010 Honda Pilot here. I'm trying my best to locate the ANC, the noise cancellation system in the vehicle. I put a subwoofer in the back of the vehicle, and what it's doing is making a like a 40 hertz buzzing sound, a very loud sound when I close the door. Okay, so to alleviate that sound, and it's really loud, to alleviate that sound, the ANC has to be turned off. The noise cancellation system in the vehicle has to be turned off. And for the 2010, I found two different ways to do it. There's one way where you can actually do it from the radio. You hold the 1 and the 6 button down and the power button down at the same time. Dialogue will show up on that screen, and you press the 1 again and it says ANC on. You press the 1 again and it says ANC off. So that's how you can turn it off digitally from the actual radio. But with that particular way of turning it off, it has to be done every time the car is turned on or off. So you don't want to have to do that every time you get in the car. So what I've learned is there are two different microphones in the 2010. There's a microphone here for the Bluetooth and for the navigation commands. And there is a microphone in the back of the vehicle here for the I'm not exactly sure, I guess for the commands, maybe for the radio up there or for the DVD, but for whatever reason there's a microphone here. So to dislocate that microphone, this has to come off. There's a couple screws. You just pop these out. There's a couple screws in there, and there's a video online for this particular procedure. If you put in the search engine removal of the ANC for 2010 or 2012 or 13, 14, something like that, Honda Pilot. So there is a video for that. There's a couple screws. There's a couple screws up there. Take it down. You pull this down just a bit, and you'll see there's a green and black actual connector, and you just disconnect it, and it's no longer connected. Now up top for this particular microphone, the white wire. People will tell you for 2017 there has to be a red wire to cut, but for the 2010 there is no red wire. The wire is white. So cut the white wire. And with this, you just pop these two out, pop this out, open that up, and there's two screws under there. Take those two screws out. There's two screws underneath it here. Take those 4 screws out. This all comes down, and you'll see where it says mic in there. And there's a video on that online as well. I don't want to waste your time, but the white wire, not the red wire. The video says 2017. It's a red wire. It's going to be the white wire. Okay, so I have tried the system. The system actually works. The subwoofer works with all 4 doors closed. There's a couple other videos online. And you see I'm gonna close the door. Well,
truth be told, truth be told.
so as you can see, all the doors are shut and it's working fine. There's no loud clipping, no loud 40 hertz tone. It's working perfect. So, and I actually took this vehicle to a professional shop, and they hooked up the inline output converter. So they hooked it up properly. But the ANC, the noise cancellation system for the outside road noise and for the microphones to pick up, very well, the ANC has to be turned off for the actual subwoofer to play correctly with a Honda. And I think it's all Hondas. The Honda Odyssey, Honda Accord, Honda Pilot. So there's a video for a 2017 Honda Pilot that he says the ANC, the actual ANC box is behind the, is supposedly behind this cabin filter. Here's the cabin filter here. I got a 2010. Honestly, I don't see the box. From what I seen in the actual video, it was a gray box. I don't see the box, and basically mine is already fixed. I just took this all apart to see if it was a way I could disconnect the ANC without actually cutting any wires. And it looks like for the 2010 Honda Pilot, the green wire has to be cut in the back. No. The green plug has to be disconnected in the back, and the actual white wire. And I wish I had showed you guys that beforehand, but the white wire is right. The actual ANC, the microphone is right here. So the actual box for the mic is right there. So it's going to be the white wire, and I think it's the fourth wire from the end, starting with a white and purple or white and blue wire. Okay, and there's going to be a purple wire in there, and there will be like a pinkish red color wire. I thought that was a red wire initially, so I cut that wire, but it didn't need to be cut. I don't think it really makes a difference, so I'm not too much worried about it. But I cut the white wire. So the white wire is the right wire, and in the back, the green and black plug is the right plug to disconnect the microphone. So I'm gonna put all this back together. Again, you can disable it here from the radio. And initially, when I had it hooked up at the actual audio retail store, they did it from the radio, and we Googled it together. They did it from the radio, but for whatever reason, turning the car on and off, or maybe disconnecting the battery, I don't know, but I turned it on and off, and it kept the ANC noise cancellation system kept coming back on. So good thing I cut the wire so it doesn't come on anymore. That's all I have. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped someone. Have a good day.